Human rights are fundamental rights that should be equally afforded to everyone, regardless of their personal beliefs or background. No one should be denied these rights, which include the right to education. However,
there was a war, so my mom, she was also worried about my education. We couldn't afford education there.
I am very sad to my son and daughter. They can't improve their education.
According to UNHCR, approximately 3.7 billion refugee children around the globe are unable to access education, stripping them of their learning entitlements.
Today, over 190,370 registered refugees seek refuge in Malaysia. Consequently, this strips their identity and basic human rights from them. Additionally, with Malaysia not signing the 1951 Refugee Convention, it only adds to the difficulty for refugees to get any degree of education.
Before beginning the discussion, let's proceed with simple introductions. Hello, my name's Hong Shen.
I'm Kayo.
I'm Chase.
And I'm Chi. We are a group of students from Malaysia curious about the struggles faced by refugee children. So we decided to address educational inequality by amplifying the voices of refugee children through our project. To understand the gravity of the situation, we must first walk a mile in their shoes to understand the barriers faced by refugee children in accessing to education. We have conducted interviews with different refugees from around the world residing in Malaysia through a visit to Refugee in Harmony Alternative Learning Center and attending the Refugee Festival 2024, where we collected a variety of crucial data. Let's dive into the details.
After conducting our interviews and carrying out extensive research, we identified two common factors that are significantly hindering education for refugee children in Malaysia. First, legal recognition is a critical barrier for refugee children in Malaysia. Without official documentation, they cannot enroll in public schools, limiting their educational opportunities. Over 25% of the refugees and asylum seekers registered in Malaysia are children below 18, translating to approximately 47,200 children lacking access to education, healthcare, and other essential services due to their lack of legal status.
My father got bullied and cannot stay there, and he came to Malaysia. After 2 months stay here, my father got arrested because doesn't have UN card.
Legal barriers restrict educational opportunities, trapping children in a cycle of poverty and marginalization. The inability to attend formal schools often forces refugee children to informal and less resource learning environments. Addressing legal recognition is crucial. Efforts from NGOs and community organizations are essential in advocating for policy changes and supporting these families. Events like the Refugee Festival 2024 highlight the importance of legal recognition and advocate for policies that ensure the right to education for refugee children.
Additionally, financial constraints are another significant barrier to education for refugee children in Malaysia. According to the UNHCR, an estimated 150,000 refugees in Malaysia live in poverty, severely limiting parents' abilities to invest in their children's education.
Before coming into this school, right, is there any problem that you face?
Money. We don't understand English, and we don't have a UN card.
Without financial support, many refugee children are forced to attend informal learning centers or drop out of school. These centers often lack the resources and qualified teachers needed to provide a quality education. Financial barriers not only limit access to education, but also affect its quality, perpetuating a cycle of poverty as uneducated children grow into adults with limited employment opportunities. Thankfully, initiatives such as IGCSE Harmony Alternative Learning Center have made a significant difference by providing low-cost education and essential supplies, helping bridge the gap for many refugee children. However, even centers like IGCSE Harmony face financial challenges, relying heavily on donations and volunteer support. Fluctuations in funding can severely impact their operations. To seek answers, we attended the Refugee Festival 2024, where discussions highlighted the economic benefits of investing in refugee education, which can lead to increased economic productivity and social cohesion. A study done by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services revealed that refugees in the U.S. have contributed contributed nearly 124 billion US dollars to the government budget. This demonstrates a substantial return on investment, particularly considering the annual estimated cost of educating all refugees is only 9.3 billion US dollars, according to the World Bank. This shows that investing in the education of refugee children is not just a moral imperative, but also an economic one. By breaking down financial barriers and ensuring access to quality education, we can help build a more prosperous and inclusive society for all.
As we've explored, refugee children face complex challenges in accessing to education, from legal issues to financial constraints. In this section, we will explore impactful solutions. First, let's address legal recognition to help refugee children access the education they observe. To address the lack of recognition, we propose reviewing and amending the Education Act of 1996 and the Federal Constitution. This would ensure all children, regardless of their documentation status, have the right to education. According to Shukam, aligning Malaysia's law with international standards, such as those in Thailand's National Education Act and the 1997 Constitution, is essential. First, a task force including representatives from the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Home Affairs, human rights organizations, and legal experts would review existing legalization and identify amendments. Engaging stakeholders including policymakers, NGOs, refugee communities through consultation is vital. Legal experts would then draft the amendments to the presented parliament. And finally, a public awareness campaign would inform citizens about the changes and their importance. In Uganda, the government has successfully amended laws to allow refugee children access to public education. The 2006 Refugee Act and the 2010 Refugee Regulation provided a legal framework guaranteeing refugees the same rights as citizens, significantly improving school enrollment rates among refugee children. The impact is profound. On a personal level, legal recognition ensures refugee children can enroll in public schools, providing them with structured, accredited education, fostering a sense of belonging and stability, crucial for their well-being and their academic development. Nationally, this promotes social cohesion and reduces inequality, improving human capital by ensuring all children contribute to national development. Education refugees can fill skill gaps in the labor market, fostering innovation and leading to a more diverse economy. However, integrating refugees into the workforce might raise concerns about job competition. To mitigate this, the government should implement policies to create additional job opportunities and promote vocational training for both refugees and locals, ensuring all equipped with necessary skills, reducing potential friction. Globally, aligning national laws with international standards sets a positive example, demonstrating Malaysia's commitment to upholding human rights. This could attract international support and funding for refugee education initiatives, reinforcing Malaysia's reputation as a nation that respects and promotes the human rights of all individuals.
To tackle financial constraints, establishing scholarship programs specifically for refugees and stateless children is essential. According to Suhakam, such programs should be designed to cover tuition fees, school supplies, transportation, and other educational expenses. First, identify funding sources by seeking government allocations, international aid, and donations from private organizations and individuals. Partnerships with NGOs, businesses, and international agencies will enhance funding. Next, the Ministry of Education, in collaboration with partners, should create a dedicated scholarship fund, develop a transparent application process based on need, academic potential, and personal circumstances, and publicize these opportunities within refugee communities and through schools and NGOs. Finally, monitor and evaluate the academic progress and well-being of recipients to ensure the program's effectiveness and make necessary adjustments. The DAFI, Albert Einstein German Academic Refugee Initiative program managed by UNHCR has successfully provided scholarships to 24,000 refugee students in 56 countries, including Jordan and Kenya. These scholarships cover tuition fees, living expenses, and other educational costs, enabling thousands of refugee students to pursue higher education. The impact is significant. On a personal level, scholarships provide financial relief, enabling children to attend school without burden and encouraging them to pursue studies, improving academic performance and long-term prospects. Nationally, this promotes an inclusive education system, fostering a skilled workforce and social cohesion. Integrating refugee children to mainstream schools enhances mutual understanding among diverse students' population. Globally, this demonstrates a commitment to education for all children, attracting international support, and equipping refugee children with the skills to contribute to both host and home countries.
Before concluding our video, let's discuss an innovative project from the Refugee Festival 2024. Sabri presented Project Stand Up PSU, a refugee-led initiative in Malaysia. This project focuses on an app allowing refugees to voice their concerns and share their inputs. The app, developed by refugees from diverse backgrounds, has the support of many UNHCR businesses, organizations, and NGOs. Here are the key features of the app. The app is in development, with the team refining its features. If successful, it will expand beyond Malaysia to assist refugees in other regions. Updates on its progress will be shared on their social media platforms. One important thing to note is that information shared on the app will remain strictly confidential, only disclosed when necessary for UNHCR assistance. This measure reassures users about the confidentiality of their inputs and encourages greater participation. The impact of the PSU app is multifaceted. On a personal level, the app empowers refugees by providing them with a platform to express their needs and access vital educational resources. This enhances their sense of autonomy and inclusion, improving on their overall well-being and educational outcomes. Nationally, the app fosters better communication and collaboration between refugee communities and support organizations, enhancing the efficiency of aid distribution and support services. Globally, the app highlights the potential of technology to address the unique challenges faced by refugee communities. Successful implementation of the app can serve as a model for other countries and regions, demonstrating how digital solutions can enhance the support and integration of refugees. This approach can attract international recognition and support, fostering collaboration and innovation in refugee assistance.
As we conclude our exploration of the challenges and solutions surrounding refugee education, let's recap the critical points we've discussed. So, we identified two main factors hindering refugee children's access to education: lack of legal recognition and financial constraints. For each, we explored viable solutions and their potential impacts. These strategies offer hope for a better future. Now, it's your turn to make a difference. Here are a few ways you can help. Number 1, volunteer with local organizations supporting refugee education. Second, donate to funds and charities dedicated to this cause. And third, support refugee authors or creators such as WIN by buying their products. If you're up for the challenge, we recommend these organizations where you can volunteer or contribute. First off, Dignity for Children Foundation. It's located in Central Boulevard in Kuala Lumpur, and it's dedicated to breaking the cycle of poverty. It has also educated over 12,000 underprivileged children, including refugees, over the past 24 years. Their programs, from preschool to secondary level, equip children with essential academic and life skills. To get involved, visit their website or social media and explore opportunities for volunteering or donation. Second, of course, the very center we visited, CC Harmony Alternative Learning Center. The center focuses on humanistic and moral development alongside academics, incorporating CC core values like respect for life and environmental awareness, with students engaging in community services to foster character growth. Volunteer roles include classroom assistance, activity organization, and teaching if you're qualified. Contact them directly to explore available opportunities. The future is bright when we support these children. By providing access to education, we help them rebuild their lives and strengthen our communities. Every step forward counts. To end, we want to leave you with the thought by Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Let's be the change makers. Lastly, we extend our heartfelt thanks to everyone who made this project possible. The organizers of the Refugee Festival 2024, the CC Harmony Alternative Learning Center, our interviewees, and all the organizations and individuals who tirelessly work to ensure every refugee child has access to education.